So it's all very well for someone to articulate a problem, but if you can investigate a little bit further, often you can uncover urgency in asking questions about what not solving that problem is causing.
Welcome to the Master Dealmakers Secrets podcast. And now, here's sales growth strategist, John Blake.
Welcome to Master Dealmaker Secrets. I'm John Blake. This is episode 240. And today I'm going to teach you, we're going to talk about how you can halve your speed to sale. So from the time that you start talking to a potential client to the time that they actually come on board and confirm their choice to go ahead with you. But before we do that, if you've got leads that you've spoken to that haven't yet converted into paying clients, I want you to head over to johnblakeaudio.com, and what you will get there is my 15-minute audio that walks you through exactly what it is that you can do to convert double the amount of people that you've spoken to that didn't buy straight away, the ones that you have to follow up. It is my proven follow-up process. The best thing about it is that you can teach it to someone else. It's not really a highly skilled labor thing. It's just to make the calls, send the email, but most importantly, you'll get a PDF guide that has the exact word-for-word scripts, what to write in your emails, what to say when you call, and exactly, and most importantly, because it's the biggest question that I get asked, when to email and when to call over a 90-day period. If you put this into practice, you will absolutely make more sales. It is at johnblakeaudio.com. And these are the ones that didn't buy straight away, but they're sitting there in your pipeline. They haven't bought yet, and they, in most cases, are distracted. And all it takes is for you to reconnect with them in a professional, proactive way that doesn't piss them off. And I have proven, and I have refined, and I have tested, and I've refined this process over 20 years. It's worked really well for me, and it's worked brilliantly for the clients that I've taught it to. And you can get the whole thing at johnblakeaudio.com. Go and grab it, download it, listen to the audio, download the PDF, let me know how it goes. Okay, so how to halve your speed to sale. So the reason why most people have got a sales process that takes forever really comes down to three things. It comes down to no urgency. So they haven't created any urgency on behalf of the client. We haven't asked questions that determine how urgent this particular purchase or this particular change that they want to make is. There is no decision time frame, so it's too fluffy in terms of when the person has either said or not said, probably more to the point, that they are going to make a process, and perhaps there isn't an understanding of what the buying process is on behalf of the salesperson. And the third reason is they have not agreed to a next step. So there isn't a next contact point. So they are the main reasons why that sales take forever or take a lot longer than what they need to, when you can do a bunch of things to actually speed the sale up so that you are getting commitment faster. And what that means is that each month you'll be actually making more sales because there won't be as many opportunities that will spill into the month after. So you can complete those sales and move on to the next one. And that's, effectively one of the ways that you can increase your sales per month. So how do we increase urgency? Well, if you listened to the last podcast, we talked about why. So asking why, that is a very, very important question to ask. And we talk about asking why now, why us, and why this, right? Why in this manner, why us, and why now? So if you can uncover that motivation, that's a really, really good start. Another way that you can uncover motivation or increase urgency is to shine a light on the problem. So it's all very well for someone to articulate a problem, but if you can investigate a little bit further, often you can uncover urgency in asking questions about what not solving that problem is causing. So uncovering and shining a light on the problem is a very, very important part of the process, because would you prefer to have a motivated client or would you prefer to have a demotivated client? And this is one of the core things that we cover in my 6-week training, which is coming up. And the third one is, once you have done that, you need to find out what the cost of doing nothing is. So it's all very well to have a problem and have a client that has articulated a problem to you. And it's all very well to have uncovered urgency to solve that problem. But one of the other things that means that there's not as much urgency as what there could be is uncovering the cost of doing nothing. So once you've uncovered a problem and once you've uncovered the urgency around the problem or the impact of not solving the problem, it's also a really good idea to understand what the cost of doing nothing is, because people don't buy until the cost of doing nothing becomes greater than the investment in the time and the energy and the money in your particular product or service. And so that's one of the ways that you can increase urgency. In terms of decision time frame, ask them when they would like to let you know what they want to do. So a lot of salespeople just forget to ask that. They say, well, when ideally would you like to let us know what you want to do, one way or the other? And you're asking it in an investigative way rather than in a pushy way. It's like, so when did you want to let us know what you want to do? Right? It doesn't have to be a pushy thing. It's like, when will you be making a decision? So you can, if you ask that in a neutral way, it doesn't come across as being pushy or aggro. So the reason that works is that you actually find out what the decision-making process is. Like there might be a process where they've got to check with someone else, or they've got to go before the board, or they're getting other quotes, or, there could be a bunch of things that are going to happen in their process before they make a decision. And all you're doing is finding out when that might be, or when that is. And so in terms of the agreed next step, the idea here is to actually set the next contact point. So once the person's told you, so you might say to them, so when would you like to let us know what you want to do? Well, we've got a couple more people to talk to next week, and then I've got to check with this person, and then I should be able to let you know by the end of next week. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction, but what you would ideally like to do there, if you want to speed up your rate of sale, is to say, okay, well, would you prefer to chat on the Friday, or would you prefer to chat early the week after? And so at that point, make a time, like make an actual, like, work out what the day is, and then make a time to actually talk to that person on that particular day. And if you do that, so if you increase the urgency by uncovering what the problem is, the impact of not solving the problem, if you ask them when they would like to let you know what to do, and you set the next contact point, you will absolutely increase or decrease, you'll halve the amount of time that it takes for someone to actually make a decision and buy from you. So I hope that helps. Let me know how you go with it. And as always, thank you for listening. And I will talk to you on the next podcast. Cheers.
You've been listening to Master Dealmaker Secrets with John Blake. Subscribe to get more in-depth strategies and maximize your sales process with new episodes every other week. And double your inquiry to sale conversion with the lead flow you already have. Go to johnblakeaudio.com for his exclusive, free, no-fluff audio training and companion PDF guide.